10 reasons why first aid is important in daily life. First aid refers to the initial medical attention given immediately after an injury or an accident. It's a short-term treatment that doesn't require special training or technology to administer. The bad news is that not many people know the importance of first aid because they think it's a job exclusive to medical professionals. In fact, it's a life skill we all should try to learn. So, why is first aid important? Stick with us as we discuss 10 reasons why first aid is crucial knowledge for professionals and non-professionals alike. 1. First aid can save lives. According to The Guardian, over 150,000 people sustain grave injuries or die yearly because of people's lack of first aid knowledge. That's a tall number considering we live in the modern age. Quick and proper administration of first aid can mean life or death to those involved. Thus, more people must know what to do in case of accidents or medical emergencies. 2. Accidents can happen at any time. Whether we like it or not, accidents and emergencies can happen at any time. It's a part of our reality that we must always prepare ourselves for. In the USA alone, over 6 million people are involved in traffic accidents each year. In fact, it's the leading cause of death for people between the ages of 1 and 54. 3. Every second counts. The first few minutes are the most critical in the case of a medical emergency. It's a vital step that prevents injuries from worsening until full medical help arrives. For instance, when a person experiences cardiac arrest, they only have 3 to 4 minutes before the brain is deprived of oxygen. What you do in these minutes will impact the patient's condition. Calling for an ambulance is, of course, your priority. However, if you can administer CPR, it could mitigate the damage and significantly increase the victim's chances of survival. 4. First aid reduces victims' recovery time. First aid is important because it can save lives, but it does more than that. It can also significantly reduce the time the victim spends in healing. For instance, if an injured, bleeding victim receives no help stopping the blood loss before medical aid arrives, it'll lead to severe problems like hemorrhagic shock by severe blood loss. 5. It relieves pain and discomfort. Most injuries and accidents involve a lot of pain. Even incidents that aren't necessarily life-threatening can bring a lot of discomfort. Alleviating this pain and discomfort is another primary reason prompt aid is important. A medically trained person will immediately assess the pain and provide pain relief and ensure that the victim is comfortable until help arrives. 6. It can save your own life. Perhaps the most compelling reason you should master first aid is that it can save your life, especially if your line of work comes with significant health risks. With proper knowledge, you'll learn how to remain calm and collected if any accident happens. You can also teach the nearest person what to do if you're ever in a life-threatening scenario. 7. It reduces medical expenses. If patients fail to receive immediate and proper first aid care, their condition can easily deteriorate, often quickly. Such cases breed more health issues and consequently expenses. On the other hand, if you know what to do during medical emergencies, you'll reduce the risk of exacerbating the problem. 8. It opens job opportunities. Some jobs require a first aid certificate. Positions like electricians, personal trainers, firefighters, social workers, and flight attendants require adequate first aid training. 9. It encourages confidence and security. Knowing first aid can encourage confidence in yourself and the people around you. Life is full of unexpected events, so preparing for the worst can ease your anxiety. In addition, learning first aid will make you more aware and vigilant of potential risks and hazards. More awareness means more security for your home, workplace, and community. 10. Few people know first aid. It might sound disheartening, but only a handful of people know how to administer first aid. Many have experienced training, but only a tiny portion of the population is up to date. According to research by the Red Cross, only 5% of adults have the skills and confidence to administer first aid in emergencies. Only 1 in 20 people are willing to help if the situation calls. A prompt first aid response can mean life or death for those who need it. It can even save your and your loved one's life.